Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 100. The big 100. We've made 100 episodes of Let's Try Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Now, I hope you guys are doing well. If you've been watching the past few episodes, you know we're kind of leveling up, kind of taking it easy around this new camp and fortification that we captured. So that's what we're doing. We're going to continue leveling up, and it's going to be good. So episode 100, we'll see what we can do in terms of level ups. I think I made some pretty cool level up choices with the characters that we've picked already, but there's so many options, so many interesting things we can do. So let's see what's what. So we actually completed Olbrig, and Olbrig now is a very attractive fighting character. He's doing ridiculous damage with this orc double axe that he's now focused in. So that's something. Plus, our peeps are still fatigued, some of them. We hooked up Ember. There's some new interesting stuff. Daron with the sling staff. I'm convinced there's going to be a good sling staff in the game somewhere. Somewhere there'll be a good sling staff. And Lan was easy. His attacks and stuff just ridiculous. Totally killer dude. And so who do we want to do next? I was thinking going Socio in the direction of War Priest, but he kind of fits Slayer in a weird way. And if he gets Slayer, he can become... Oh, I didn't realize this. Why were these blocked out before? He could become a Stygian Slayer, crawls out of the darkest shadows to strike fear into the hearts of civilized folk. He's a merciless Kuru who can control a sliver of magic, allowing him to arrive unseen and depart without detection. Vanguards are battlefield commanders who focus on the brutality of combat and lead their allies to bloody victory. Quick to react to danger, a Vanguard is a valuable scout, capable officer, and skilled tactician. That's what he'd probably be. Spawn Slayer, generations of warriors hold the line against impossible odds. Some of their ancient techniques persist to this day. Imitator, the human race is renowned for its quick learning curve and love of taking the best from others. Imitators are geniuses with the ability to memorize and copy fighting styles. While others spend their lives perfecting one technique, imitators are already using a few successfully. In combat, they instantly adapt to the flow of battle, choosing the most appropriate martial style, and often improvise, confusing their enemies. Imitation. Whoops. An imitator can imitate a martial class style, which allows him to enter fighter, barbarian, rogue, or monk stance for 1 minute a number of times per day equal to his intelligence modifier plus half of his Slayer level. Doesn't get study target, gets Slayer proficiencies. Does get sneak attack. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Spawn Slayer, though. Slayer proficiencies, which he doesn't really need, I don't think. Study target. And a feat from just being a feat level at 7. Studied Spawn large. Spawn Slayer specializes in fighting against larger single targets. At 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th. The bonuses on weapon attack rolls and damage rolls against a studied target increase by 1, as do the DCs of Slayer abilities against a studied target. At 5th level, if the target is large or larger, these bonuses increase by an additional 1. And so on. So, gain leverage at level 7. At level 7, a Spawn Slayer learns techniques to counteract the foe's size advantage when performing a combat maneuver. Against a studied target or of larger size, the Spawn Slayer gets a bonus on the check equal to the creature's size modifier to CMB. Wow, there's large, huge, gargantuan, and colossal enemies. Spawn Slayer adds the same bonus to his CMD when defending against combat maneuvers from a larger studied target. Studied spawn huge. Advanced talents. Advanced rogue talents. Maybe Vanguard. Vanguard Tactician. At second level, the Vanguard receives a teamwork feat as a bonus feat. He must meet the prerequisites for this feat once per day as a standard action. The Vanguard can grant one of his teamwork feats to his allies, to all allies within 30 feet who can see and hear him. Allies retain the use of this bonus feat for 3 rounds, plus 1 round for every 2 levels the Vanguard possesses. Allies do not need to meet the prerequisites. Whenever the Vanguard is able to select a new Slayer talent, he can instead choose to gain an additional use per day of this ability. Replaces the Slayer talent gained at second level. Slayer talent. Gets a teamwork feat. Vanguard Tactician. Vanguard's Bond. Forms a bond with his fighting companions. As a move action, he can choose one of his current studied targets and grant half his studied target bonus against that target to all allies. This bonus lasts for a number of rounds equal to the Slayer's intelligence modifier, minimum 1. This ability replaces the Slayer talent gained at 4th level. What are his stats anyway? He's not too intelligent. So that's not going to work. He needs a wisdom class, maybe a con or charisma thing. And of course these are modified because he's fatigued. So maybe Slayer isn't the one either. Scald? No, Slayer. Maybe War Priest it is. Not Shield Bearer. We could go again. What's chosen alignment? Champion of the Faith must select one of the following as his chosen alignment: Chaos, Evil, Good, or Law. Choice must be one of the alignments shared by the Champion of the Faith and his deity. Additionally, a Champion of the Faith gets the blessing corresponding to his chosen alignment, even if it's not of his deity's list of domains. His chosen alignment's opposite is referred to as his opposed alignment. Good and evil oppose one another, just as law and chaos oppose one another. So, this just says champions of the faith or crusaders use the power of their divine patron to annihilate the faith's enemies. He could be a champion of the faith. So let's see. He's got 3 points. We'll go Lore of Religion. Persuasion, I guess. Perception. Spontaneous. Oh, he's got a feat first, so we can go weapon focus. He's already got a weapon focus. So we can go spell focus. Can brew potions. Exotic weapon, we can get him rocking with a Elven Curve Blade. Extra channeling, fast learner. Meta magic, bolster and power. Extend, heighten. Intensify. Maximize. Modify spell to become more tenacious when its targets resist its effect. That's pretty sweet. Basically roll twice the saving throw, and if it fails it once in the second time, that gets the full effect of the spells. Quicken spell in a fraction of time. That's very nice. Level increase +4. Wow. Spells go farther than normal. Selective. Maybe warrior priest. Let's say we chose that. Let's just go forward. Spontaneous cure. Already can do that once per day. We went over that last episode. Weapon focus. I wanted to go with the scythe so bad. But he is a glaive, homie. So get him rocking the glaive. Chosen alignment. Good. Blessings. Oh, he only gets one. No protection. We went over those last episode. He does get Holy Strike. Increased defense. Sacred Weapon. Whenever the War Priest hits with his sacred weapon, the weapon damage is based on his level and not the weapon type. The War Priest can decide to use the weapon's base damage instead of the sacred weapon damage. This increase in damage does not affect any other aspect of the weapon and doesn't apply to alchemical items, bombs, or other weapons that only deal energy damage. War Priest proficiencies, protection, spontaneous cure, good. Also, he gets the good abilities, okay. Chosen alignment, good. And we've got weapon focus glaive. We've got warrior priest. Because with spontaneous cure, wait, that's not the ability. Spontaneous casting. That's not what I was even thinking about. There was one where he can cast a cure spell really fast. Let's go back here. Back. Was it Disenchanter? Let's check Disenchanter. And say we go Warrior Priest, Spontaneous Cure. Can channel stored spell energy into healing spells you do not prepare ahead of time. That's not what this was. Weapon Focus Glaive. Protection, Blessing is good. Blessing of Protection, huh. Could make him more prone to being a warrior priest casting in combat. Let's see what else we can pick though. There he gets +4 for combat casting. Weapon focus. We can get 2 weapon focuses. Let's try that. Cure, glaive, good, protection. Just for fun. Very fun. Sozio. +8 with the glaive. You can give him the scythe, dark glowing scythe, which is worth how much? 3375, 1000. +9, 2d4 +5. I love it. Plus he's down 2 points of strength and dex. And here he attacks at +8 for some reason. 1d10 +4. Glaive for reach. Oh, this is a +2. Marching Terror is a +1. Yeah, we'll give him the scythe, and homie's got a glaive on his back with a crossbow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So he's also a war priest. Gets a few interesting abilities. We'll go with that. Let's go maybe try Woljif next. Let's quick save and try Woljif. Woljif. We made basically just completely... Oh no, we went Arcane Trickster. You get sneak attack. We're going to keep Arcane Trickster. 5 points. Wow, he's very skilled. Perception. Trickery. Mobility. It's a feat. Arcane armor training. Oh man. You can't wear any armor. Gotta be in proficiency with light armor even. We want to do that. Brew potions. Extra rogue talent. Oh, canny observer. Combat trick. Arcane armor training. Basic combat tricks. Fencing grace. Your dashing style and fluid fencing form. Whoa, I've never seen fencing grace. Allow you to use agility. Agility rather than brute force to fell your foes. Choose one kind of light or one-handed piercing weapon, such as the rapier. When wielding your chosen weapon one-handed, you can add your dex instead of strength to the weapon's damage. You do not gain this benefit when fighting with two weapons or using flurry of blows, or anytime another hand is otherwise occupied. You can still use buckler in your offhand. No, he's dual wielding daggers, so... And we could pick dagger there too. Weapon focus? No. Alright, what did we give him? Oh. Instead of combat trick, you can get fast stealth. Move at full speed when stealthing. Focusing attack confused. When the character is shaken and hits a creature with a melee attack that deals sneak damage, the character is no longer shaken. Sickened Iron Guts. +1 bonus on all save against poisons, as well as +4 against all spells and effects that cause the character to be nauseated or sickened. Does not provoke attack of opportunity when standing up from prone. Knowledge Arcana. Skill focus. Opponents damaged by the character's sneak attack can't make attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Lore Nature. Terrain Mastery. Gains immunity to difficult terrain. Gets Trip as a bonus feat. Oh, that'd be cool. Uses Dirty Trick. Oh, that'd be perfect. Feat gives the character an ability to perform the Dirty Trick combat maneuver with a +2 bonus and +2 bonus to defense for it. You can attempt to hinder a foe in melee as a standard action. If your attack is successful, the target takes a penalty. The penalty is limited to one of the following conditions: blinded, entangled, or sickened. Lasts for 1 round. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, the penalty lasts an additional round. So, blinded would be cool. Entangled, yeah. Sickened, yeah. That's pretty cool, though. Trip is really tempting, too. Attempt to trip your opponent in place of a melee attack. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target is knocked prone. The target has more than 2 legs. Add +2 to the DC of the combat maneuver attack roll for each additional leg it has. Some creatures, such as oozes, creatures without legs, and flying creatures cannot be tripped. I think I'm going to go underhanded trick. So he could blind, he could, do stuff like that. Make him sick. Accomplish sneak attacker. I don't understand why these are thumbed down. Exotic weapon. The Sai or the Tongi would be cool. Commas. We'll keep that in mind, but deadly aim. We'll probably go underhanded dirty trick. That's his ability. Keep that in mind. Then we have spells. Blink. Physical attacks against you have a 50% mischance, and blind fight feat doesn't help opponents since you're ethereal, and not merely invisible. Yeah, we'll go with blink. Beast shape. We'll go with blink. And another level 3 spell or level 2. Well, there's a lot of good ones. Explosive rune sounds really cool for him to lay traps. Protection from arrows. Wow, he's got a lot of good ones. Silver darts. Vengeful comets. Man, he's got a lot of spells to choose from. Cool ones. Command undead. Let's look at more level 3s. Slow could be interesting. Displacement. It's only available to Nenio. He's got all these, look at his spellbook. Displacement, blink, blur, invisibility, mirror image, summon monster 2, cat's grace, protection from alignment communal. And he's got his magic missile, hypnotism, sleep, blink of displacement. What if you were to put on blur, mirror image, blink, and displacement? Nothing would ever hit you. But I'm going to go with that because those are good buff spells, and I'd say he's more of a buffer than like a attacker. He gets sneak attack anyway. Dirty trick, sickened, blinded, entangled. All right, let's go, son. Let's go. Another one down. Boom. Let's quick save, see how long we've been playing. I know it hasn't been that long, 25 minutes. Let's look at the next contestant. We only have a few left. Nanio. She's going to remain one of the only pure-blooded characters we have. Not picking another class. She's stubborn like that. She wants to remain a scroll savant, get all the spells in the world. 5 points. Arcana. Knowledge world. Lord religion. Lord nature. Let's see. Lord nature. And more religion, I guess. For the feat, greater spell focus of illusion, but let's say if we did that, what kind of spells? Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the illusion spells. So rainbow pattern. A glowing rainbow-hued pattern of interweaving colors fascinates those within it. The rainbow pattern fascinates a maximum of 24 HD of creatures. An affected creature that fails its save is fascinated by the pattern and becomes dazed. 1 round per level. Phantasmal Killer. You create a phantasmal image of the most fearsome creature imaginable to the subject simply by forming the fears of the subject's subconscious mind into something that its conscious mind can visualize. This most horrible beast. Only the spell subject can see the phantasm. You see only a vague shape. The target first gets a will save to recognize the image as unreal. If that save fails, the phantasm touches the subject, and the subject must succeed at a fortitude save or die from fear. Even if the fortitude save is successful, the subject takes 3d6 points of damage. Yes. Invisibility greater, except it doesn't end if the subject attacks. Oh my gosh. It's only 1 round per level though. And I like, let's see, Shadow Conjuration. This looks crazy. Look at this spell description. You use material from the plane of shadow to shape quasi-real illusions of one or more creatures, objects, or forces. Shadow Conjuration can mimic any sorcerer or wizard conjuration, like a summoning or conjuration creation spell of 3rd level or lower. Shadow conjurations are only 1/5, 20% as strong as the real things, though creatures who believe the shadow conjurations to be real are affected by them at full strength. Any creature that interacts with the spell can make a will save to recognize its true nature. Spells that deal damage have normal effects unless the affected creature succeeds on a will save. Each disbelieving creature takes only 1/5 damage from the attack. If the disbelieved attack has a special effect other than damage, that effect is only 20% likely to occur, regardless of the result of the save to disbelieve. An affected creature is also allowed any save that the spell being simulated allows, but the save DC is set according to Shadow Conjuration's level, 4th, rather than the spell's normal level. In addition, any effect created by Shadow Conjuration allows spell resistance even if the spell it is simulating does not. Shadow objects or substances have normal effects except against those who disbelieve them. Against disbelievers, they're 20% likely to work. A shadow creature has 1/5 the hit points of a normal creature of its kind, regardless of whether it's recognized as shadowy. It deals normal damage and has all normal abilities and weaknesses. Against a creature that recognizes it as a shadow creature, however, the shadow creature's damage is 1/5 normal, and all special abilities that do not deal lethal damage are only 20% likely to work. Roll for each use and each affected character separately. Furthermore, the shadow creature's AC bonuses are just 1/5 as large. A creature that succeeds on its save sees the shadow conjurations as transparent images superimposed on vague shadowy forms. Objects automatically succeed on their will saves against this spell. I read all that and I have no idea what this spell does. Transparent images superimposed. First of all, why do no spells have any items that we have to use? Is that coming up, or did I accidentally turn that off at the beginning of the game? Spell components. I definitely shouldn't have. It should be on. But this is tough. Shadow Conjuration. You shape quasi-real illusions of one or more creatures, objects, or forces. Shadow Conjuration. Rainbow pattern is really interesting. But so is Shadow Conjuration. Let's get Shadow Conjuration. Rainbow pattern can wait. Boom. Nenio is done, son. Boom. Which I could check it out right now, right here. But alas, we can't. Next character to get the biz is going to be Sela. Got Paladin. She would get a Mercy, but then next level she gets Smite Evil additional use. Eventually she gets Divine Bond +2 at 8th level. Or a Resolve. Wait, at 8th level? Paladin is immune to charm spells and spell-like abilities. Each ally within 10 feet of her gains a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against them. Only functions while the Paladin is conscious, not if she's unconscious or dead. And then Mercy, then additional use of Smite, then Mark of Justice, an Aura of Faith, or right. Yeah, she gets a lot of cool things there, but as Tower Shield Specialist, don't sleep on this either, because gets armor training, reduces the armor check, increase the max dex bonus by 1, Tower Shield training, and right now she gets Burst Barrier, and bonus combat feat, Burst Barrier, and armor training, and Tower Shield Specialist. Does not take the -2 penalty on attack rolls. So, right now we probably want to get Tower Shield Specialist to this level. And cannot be flanked. Wow. Tower Shield Specialist gains evasion like the Rogue class ability. Improved evasion, armor mastery, damage reduction. Well, we're not going to go all the way though. We might just go for now till to there. So let's see what we want if this is the case. If we go this route, more religion, persuasion. Knowledge World seems to fit her. Selective channel. What did we go with her before? Armor focus? No. History of Terrors. No History of Terrors. Vital Strike. Now, getting longsword weapon focus is probably a good idea. Even if the game says no, it's not. Let's get longsword weapon focus. We have to get it for Radiance at some point. We have to use Radiance. And then here we can get... Oh, we can't get History of Terrors. Oh, but we have to go back. We don't need History of Terrors if she's going to be a Paladin. That's right. But to what level can we get Paladin is the question. And then here... she can get maybe Vital Strike. Maybe another weapon focus. Defensive combat training. She can get, yeah, vital strike, or I like missile shield. So she won't get shot with arrows too much. Combat mobility, move through a dangerous melee. Versus missile shield, combat mobility. I'm gonna give her combat mobility, I think, yeah. Next time we can get the shield thing, the missile shield. Alright, very good, very good. Bong bong. Now let's check her quickly. So now with Radiance, oh, she's way good with it versus the Scimitar for some reason. Scimitar's +1. Why is she so good with Radiance? Strength +3, base attack bonus +7. It's a +1 and it's Radiance. Oh, she gets a tower. Oh, she's not using a tower shield in this hand. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. 1d8 +3, but she's using... I wish she would keep using this. Because this stuns them every strike. Radiance right now is just a boring sword. Does it need to like drink more souls or something? Do we have to kill more with it? I don't know. Or is it just going to come to life at some point? Right now, I know we got that. It's good to have in backup for Radiance, but I'm pretty sure we're going to go with this setup right here. She can stun with that sword, but it's good to have because she will be the one using Radiance. Now let's quick save. Let's see if we have any time left. 37 minutes. We might be able to at least check out Camelia's level up. She's got a level of fighter too. Shaman, Spirit Hunter, Fighter. She'd get Bravery. She's a beast. Her armor class is ridiculous. She gets a bonus feat. Now let's see what Shaman Spirit Hunter has for her. Nada, but more spell casting and stuff. She does get a feat though anyway, and she's working towards Spirit Enhancement +3. And another Hex, and Enemy's Bane. As a swift action, the Shaman imbues a single weapon she's wielding with the Bane weapon special ability. Choosing the type of creature affected each time she does, the effect lasts for 1 minute. If the weapon already has the Bane weapon special ability of the type chosen, wow, then the additional damage dealt by Bane increases to 4d6. The Shaman can use this ability a number of times per day equal to 3 plus her Charisma. Whereas Fighter, you know, she's going to get like armor training, an extra feat. So we'll go Shaman Spirit Hunter, get her. Does she get an attack bonus this level? Her attack bonus is only +4. Okay, she gets 1 attack bonus to +4. 2 points here. Gotta go Trickery and Perception. You know what? Lower Perception to get more Trickery to get more Perception. Fencing Grace. That's a pot. No, she's wielding a shield, right? And she doesn't have... Oh, she can add her Dex modifier. Alright, let's try that. Let's just see what it looks like. She's gonna have to put down... the, oh, it's that good shield. But watch though, 1d6 turns to 1d6 +6 from the dexterity. But her armor class suffers greatly. And her attack is +12. She has Fencing Grace though. But she's a tank with this. 28 armor class. Look at Sela, 29. Of course, we did deck her out. You know, we gave her the ring, a cloak, but we gave her this belt of incredible decks. And her bone amulet is doing whatever. She's got Finian, who should improve soon. I think we're gonna Divine Protector. Since literally nobody else can use that, we're not going to give her Fencing Grace. It would be cool if it was Shield would allow it. But we're just going to rock with something else there. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please press the like button. Give this video a comment or something, man. Do something. Just kidding. But yeah, so hope to see you guys next time. We're gonna wrap it up here. Piranha Strike. -1 on melee attack rolls. Gain a +2 on all damage rolls. So she's taking -2 to gain a +4 on damage rolls. I think that might be doable, actually. That might be doable. Elven Spirit. Extra Hex Shaman. It may be something new. Alright, we're going to go Battle Master because she gets at 8th level weapon specialization. Right, go Battle Master. Oh, she's got new ones though. I think. Secret. No, they look the same, but Battle Master, right. So go with that. So level 8, she's going to get a weapon specialization and a weapon of her choice as a bonus feat. Oh, plus she makes an extra attack of opportunity each round. Stacks with attack of opportunities granted by combat reflexes feat. Talked about 8th level. At 16th level, they gain greater weapon focus as a bonus feat. The same weapon chosen for weapon specialization. They don't need to meet the prerequisites. Boom, Battle Master. Let's go, son. Boom. So yeah, guys, as I was saying, I hope to see you next time. Do come back. This was a fun episode 100, but here's to 100 more, right? Could be possible. We are cruising right now, so we'll get back to the adventure soon. We'll walk around the camp. We'll do some bartering. We will talk to peeps and then hit the road again and continue toward Dresden. So until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. I love how the game isn't getting laggy at all or anything after 100 saves alone, plus the countless... If there's 100 flat saves like that, there must be 500 quick saves already, if not more. So, pretty wild. But, be well, live well, stay well, guys. And much love, peace, and joy. Catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.